Okay, so while it's running, here we go. Layout is pretty simple. This top line is your search term, so you're free to edit this and add to it or remove anything you want here. It's completely editable. Put any terms in there you want. Right here is the page number. That can go from 1 to 10. When the search happens, the search only returns 10 pages. So you can only look at one page at a time, and we can go from 1 to 10, and this is our get results page. So this will actually run the query and it'll actually pull in the results. Once the results are in, what you want to do is you want to start accumulating these emails in a text file, and that's what this append to file button does. So it will append all of your email results in this window into this text file. So this text file, here's the name of it. You can rename that to whatever you want. This is just the default value. But it will appear, it'll come and be created in your documents folder, typically called My Documents or your Documents folder. So make sure you're aware of where that is. So once the emails are accumulated, all you got to do is scrub the file. So this will get rid of duplicates. It will also sort them and get them all cleaned up for you. Then you can quickly open up that text file by clicking this button. So that's an easy way to access these results. So let's go ahead and take a look at, this is some quick instructions here just on how to use it and how to run it from day to day. You'll also notice our email is here as well if you want to get out and reach us. So let's go ahead and look. Now I click on this button and this will show us the settings. Right here, the first item is a license key. So if you decide to purchase Email Accumulator, we'll send you a license key. You need to enter it in right here. If you decide to use the free version, it is ad supported. Down here is the important value. Right here is the Google API key. So you make sure that you put your API key in here. You don't want to make any changes to it. Don't put any blank spaces, and keep the capitalization the same as you see it from Google. Then you also want to put in your programmable search ID, and that's what goes in here. Once you've got those two in there, you're set to go. You're set to start getting results. Now, these two fields down here are optional. This one is a results separator. So what this will do is when you have this selected, it will put a blank line. It'll put a new line. Each email that you get as a result will go on its own line. You can have them comma separated instead, or you can have space between the emails, or tab, character, or comma and new line. Now down here is mostly for programmers, people who are familiar with regex. Regex is a statement. It's basically a matching statement. So all emails out there are going to fill in this match. So if you're not familiar with regex, you could just ignore this. So let's go back here and we're going to go ahead and start making some results. So I'm just going to do a couple. We've entered our search terms. I'm going to go and get page 1 results. I'm going to get page 1 results right now. I click on it. Takes a second or two, and there we go. So there is the first set of results. I'm going to append those to the file. So we just appended 9 lines to this text file, and this is where that text file is residing right now. It's in your documents folder. Let's go ahead and increase to page number 2 and get results. All right, a whole new set of results came in. We're going to go ahead and append those to the file. Let's increase the page number, get results for page number 3. Looks good. Let's append those to this file. So we've got 27 lines of data in that text file. Click on 4. Let's get results for page 4 and append those to the file. Let's get results for page 5. Append. 6. Append. 7. Append. 8. Get results. Append. We've got 69 lines in there. Let's try number 9. Append. 10. Get results. Hit append. All right, so we've got 86 lines of data in this file. I want to scrub it now. I want to get rid of the duplicates and I want to sort them in alphabetical. So I scrub it and we're down to 66 lines of emails are in that file. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So clicking on the Open File button, you'll see a list of all the emails we just pulled, and you have access to them. You can uh, select them, copy, paste. This one at the top might be erroneous. You might want to get rid of that one. Some reason the results had an ampersand at hotmail.com. That's probably not important. Could be, I don't know, but anyway, those are all the files, all the emails we returned in a very short amount of time. You would probably go ahead and change your search here to Gmail. Go ahead and do the same thing, 1 to 10. Just keep appending them to that file, and before you know it, you're going to have 10, 20,000 emails, and you'll be all set. All right, let's go through how to install Email Accumulator into your Windows computer. So you were sent a file called Email Accumulator v1.zip. So inside of that zip file is going to be these 5 files. And what you want to do is you want to pull them out. They need to get pulled out into a regular folder out of the zip file. And so what I did is I went into Documents and I made an Email Accumulator folder. And I'm going to pull these files out of the zip and take them right into that folder. So there we go. That's all we need to do to get Email Accumulator installed. So you should see a blue icon, which is the actual executable. And we're going to go ahead and run that right now. Okay, how to get a Google API key. It's actually very, very simple. So you go to this URL right here, and I'll put that into the description below. You might have to log in. You see that I am logged into my Google account, so you might be presented with a Google login screen. But once you get past that, you'll go to this site, you scroll down just a little bit to where it says API key, very simple. Click on that blue button. Give it a minute. And this is it. So select or create a project. Now I've already put 2 projects in here, but you won't have those. So you're going to go ahead and create a new project, and let's just call this number 3. All right, so I put the number 3 in there. You can put whatever text you want in there, does not matter. And then go ahead and hit next. And voila, in a minute, you will have an API key. That is it. This long string of characters is your API key. Now, you don't have to, type that in by hand. You can just click right here. This is your copy key. So I'm going to hit that, and you see it kind of did a little graphic image there. It copied it to my copy paste buffer, and now I can paste this into the settings screen on Email Accumulator, or I can put it into a text file or whatever. You don't need to worry about improving security of the app because you're the only one using it. You're not going to be distributing it to anybody else. Once you're done with that, just hit done. So I've copied it, I hit done, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to input this value into Email Accumulator's settings screen. Okay, here's a quick overview of how to make a programmable search engine in Google. You're going to go to this URL right here, which I'll give in the description. Once you're there, you're going to go ahead and enter your the websites, the URLs that you want to search, include in this search. So let's go face.com, and I like to put a / and a star, and that's because it says right here, if you want to search the entire site, you put a / star after it. Let's go and do once you've got that done, go ahead and choose your language, name it whatever you like. I'll just keep it with Facebook, and then I will hit the create key right down here at the bottom, and there we go. I'm gonna just get the public URL. And there's your public URL. And once you have that, key number is right there.